Welcome back to Audiobooks Stall, where we breathe life into the world's greatest stories. Today, we're stepping into something special, a tale that's touched hearts across the globe, a journey that's equal parts adventure and soul-searching. It's The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and I'm thrilled to share it with you. Picture this, we're kicking back, maybe by a crackling fire or with a cup of tea, and I'm about to unravel this story like it's the best thing I've ever told you. Because it just might be. So, settle in, hit that play button, and let's dive into a world of dreams, deserts, and destiny. Here we go. Our story starts in the sun-soaked hills of Andalusia, southern Spain. The air's warm, the grass is dotted with grazing sheep, and there's this young guy named Santiago tending to them. He's a shepherd, not rich, not fancy, just a dude who loves the open road and the quiet company of his flock. He's got this easy rhythm to his days, guiding the sheep to fresh pastures, sleeping under the stars, maybe cracking open a book when the sun dips low. Life's simple, and he's content. But then, something shifts. See, Santiago's been having this dream. Not your average I forgot my lines in the school play kind of dream, no, this one's vivid, insistent. He's standing near the pyramids in Egypt, and a voice, or maybe it's just a feeling, tells him there's treasure waiting there. He wakes up, heart pounding, and tries to shake it off. But the next night? Same dream. Same pyramids. Same pull. Ever had something like that nag at you? Like a song stuck in your head, except it's your gut saying, hey, this means something? Now, Santiago's no stranger to wandering, he's used to reading the wind, the sky, the way his sheep move. But this dream? It's different. It's like a whisper from somewhere bigger. So, one day, he's in this little town called Tarifa, and he decides to get some answers. He visits a gypsy woman who reads fortunes. Think of her like that quirky aunt who always knows more than she lets on. She peers into his dream and says, go to Egypt. The treasure's real. Simple as that. No fluff, just a nudge. But Santiago's still on the fence. I mean, ditch his sheep for a wild goose chase across continents? That's a leap. Then comes the game changer. He's sitting in the town square, soaking in the bustle, vendors shouting, kids running, when this old man plops down next to him. Calls himself Melchizedek, says he's the king of Salem. Sounds grand, right? But he's dressed plain, got this calm vibe like he's seen every sunrise twice. He looks at Santiago and says, that dream? It's your personal legend. Okay, hold up, personal legend? It's this idea Coelho weaves in, and it's gold. It's your life's true purpose, the thing you're meant to chase, even if it scares you silly. For Santiago, it's this treasure. For me? Maybe it's telling you stories like this. For you? Could be anything, starting that business, writing that novel, climbing that mountain you've been eyeing. Melchizedek leans in, all wise and steady, and tells Santiago the universe wants him to succeed. When you really want something, he says, all the world conspires to help you get it. It's like the stars align, the wind shifts, crazy, right? He gives Santiago 2 stones, Urim and Thummim, one black, one white, for yes or no questions when he's lost. Then he's like, go. Sell your sheep. Follow the omens. Santiago's head's spinning, but something clicks. He's been happy with his sheep, sure, but this dream's waking up a hunger he didn't know he had. So, he does it. Sells his flock, every last woolly friend, and books it to the port. Picture him standing there, coins in his pouch, waves crashing, as he boards a ship to Africa. It's gutsy, like quitting a steady gig to chase a passion project. He lands in Tangier, this bustling Moroccan city, spices in the air, voices haggling, colors everywhere. He's wide-eyed, soaking it in, thinking, this is it. And then, bam, 5 minutes off the boat, a thief snatches his money. All of it. Gone. Imagine that, you're in a new place, chasing your big break, and some punk yanks the rug out from under you. Brutal. Santiago's gutted. He's got nothing, no cash, no plan, just those 2 stones rattling in his pocket. But he doesn't curl up and quit. He wanders into this crystal shop, where the owner, a kind but weary guy, takes him in. This merchant's a character, he's got dreams of his own, like making a pilgrimage to Mecca, but he's too scared to go. Santiago starts working there, sweeping floors, polishing glass. And here's where he shines, he's got ideas. He suggests building a display outside to catch eyes, maybe selling tea with the crystals to draw a crowd. The merchant's skeptical, but it works. Sales boom. It's like when you tweak a recipe, add a pinch of spice, and suddenly everyone's raving about it. He sticks around a year, stacking coins, learning the ropes. The merchant becomes a friend, almost a mirror, someone who dreamed big but stayed small. Santiago sees that and thinks, not me. He's not just surviving, he's growing. Ever had a setback that taught you more than success ever did? That's Santiago in Tangier, broke but building, lost but finding his way. Finally, he's got enough to move on. Joins a caravan, camels plodding through the desert, sand stretching to the horizon. It's slow, hypnotic, like the world's holding its breath. He meets this Englishman along the way, tall, bookish, obsessed with alchemy. You know, that old school magic of turning lead into gold? The guy's lugging a stack of books, muttering about formulas and secrets. Santiago's different, he's not about theories, he's about instincts, omens. They're headed to an oasis called Al-Fayoum, where a legendary alchemist lives. The Englishman's all, I need to meet him to crack the code. Santiago's just hoping for a sign. But the desert's not playing nice. War breaks out, tribes clashing over territory, swords glinting in the sun. The caravan's stuck at the oasis, tensions high. Picture it, palm trees swaying, tents packed tight, everyone on edge. Santiago's watching, waiting, when he spots something, a pair of hawks circling overhead. One dives, peers into the other, and blood spatters the sky. He feels it in his bones, it's an omen. He bolts to the chieftains and warns them, an attack's coming. They're skeptical, but they listen. And sure enough, raiders hit, except now the oasis is ready, and they fend them off. Santiago's a hero, but he's shaken. How'd he know? That's when the alchemist finds him. This guy's the real deal, cloak flowing, eyes sharp, like he's part of the desert itself. He's heard about Santiago's dream, the pyramids, the treasure. He sits him down by a fire, crackling low, stars blazing above, and says, "You are on the right path. Let's finish it." But first, there's a detour. Santiago meets Fatima, a girl at the oasis with a laugh like sunlight and strength that floors him. They talk, they connect, and it's instant, like finding a piece of yourself you didn't know was missing. He's smitten, thinking, maybe this is my treasure. Maybe I stay. Ever felt that pull? Love versus the chase? The alchemist sees it and smiles. She's part of your story, he says, but your personal legend's still out there. True love doesn't chain you, it waits. Fatima gets it too, she tells him to go, her voice steady. So, they leave, Santiago, the alchemist, and a promise to return. The desert's brutal now, sun scorching, wind whipping sand into their faces. The alchemist teaches him along the way, how to listen to the world, how everything's connected. One day, he stops and says, "Turn this lead into gold." Santiago's like, what? But he tries, focuses, feels the wind, the heartbeat of the earth, and it works. Not literal gold, maybe, but he gets it, alchemy's about transforming yourself. They reach the pyramids at last. Santiago's standing there, sand dunes rolling out, the ancient stones looming. He grabs a shovel, digs where his dream told him, heart racing, sweat dripping. Hours pass, nothing. Then, trouble. Bandits swarm in, rough him up, demand to know why he's digging. He spills it, a dream about treasure. They laugh, beat him harder. One of them, smirking, says, "I had a dream too, treasure under a sycamore tree in Spain, by some old church." Dumb, right? Santiago freezes. That tree? It's where he used to nap with his sheep. The bandits ride off, leaving him bruised but buzzing. The treasure's back home. He sails back to Spain, finds that tree, gnarled, familiar, rooted by a ruined church. Digs again, and this time, clink, a chest of gold, glinting in the dirt. He's rich, but more than that, he's whole. The story ends with him heading back to Fatima, wind in his hair, a grin on his face. It's not just a happy ending, it's a beginning. So, what's The Alchemist really about? It's a love letter to chasing your dreams, messy as that gets. Santiago's no knight or king, he's just a guy who says yes to the call. Think about it, he loses everything, gets robbed, faces war, falls in love, and still keeps going. It's like when you bomb a test but study harder next time, or burn dinner but nail it on round 2. That's the inspiration, every step, even the stumbles, builds you. And the meaning? Cuello's got this wild idea, the universe is on your side. When you chase your personal legend, it's like the world, wind, hawks, random strangers, nudges you along. Omens are everywhere if you look. Ever had a coincidence so perfect it felt rigged? That's the vibe. Santiago's journey shows it's not about the gold, it's about who you become. He starts a shepherd, ends a sage. Alchemy's the metaphor: turn your lead, your doubts, your flops, into gold. Take your own life. Maybe your personal legends, that podcast you've been sketching out, or that trip you've postponed. Cuellar's saying, go for it. The bandits, the detours? They're part of it. Santiago's gold was home, sure, but the real treasure was the guts to chase it. What's your pyramid? What's your sycamore tree? That's The Alchemist, a story that dares you to dream big and trust the ride. If this stirred something in you, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs a push, and drop a comment. What's your personal legend? Subscribe to Audiobooks Stall for more tales that light a fire in your soul. Until next time, keep chasing your treasure, because the universe? It's conspiring for you.